First of all, Daniel, how were the celebrations on Sunday night?
I want to lie. It was similar to Monaco, actually. I wanted to make up some great story, but I was just exhausted. And I think as well, when obviously you don't win every weekend, you know, like it's overwhelming, and like the attention and the response is pretty insane. So yeah, I had a beer at the track, and then I got back. I left the track at like 9:30, and once I got back to the room, I was just like, it was like the first time I could actually just decompress. So I had some pizza and some wine, but that was it. It was like, and when I say wine, like one glass. I was knackered. And actually, I think on top of that, like it was the last of a triple header. So even without the victory, I think we would have just been. It's a tough one to go and party afterwards.
There's a really lovely photo of you sitting on the floor, still in your race suit, phone out, trophy next to you, and it looks like you're FaceTiming someone.
I was FaceTiming Mum and Dad. I was surprised I was still up, but I think the way Dad was going, he was going to be up for a while.
He was celebrating for you, was he?
He did all the drinking that I didn't, and so that was cool. It was funny, they were telling me. So the race was I think the race started at maybe 9 p.m. in Perth, so it would have finished 10:30. So by the time I spoke to them, I think it was 2:30 a.m. and they were still well awake. And it was funny. They said like two of Dad's best mates rang the doorbell at midnight. He's like, "Who the hell's added us to it?" And they're like, "Come on, we want to drink with you." So unannounced visitors at midnight. It was pretty good.
You said to me in the interview afterwards how tough it's been not being able to hug them, not having them around. That moment, not being able to share that with them in person, must have been pretty difficult as well. But they've known you this last year or however long it's been that it's been difficult. So that must have been a really special moment. You don't have to go into details, but I just mean in terms of that together, tough not to be there, but they're the ones who've really seen it all, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, and you know what, like, thanks to technology and things like FaceTime, like I could at least share some of that moment with them. And it was actually Blake, when I got out of the car and like was, you know, hugging all the mechanics in Parc Fermé, Blake FaceTimed them. So then Zach.
Oh, is that who was on the phone?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So he gave the phone to Zach, and then I was able to quickly like say hi to them, you know, minutes after the race. So that was cool, and then properly spoke to them. So, you know, it's obviously you can't have everything, but it was nice to have that moment and to at least see them, you know, in the height of it all.
So what's come together now? What's come together now to put you in that position on Sunday?
I mean, it is the product of definitely, like, let's say hard work. You know, the first part of the season, and it's been playing catch up because it's, you know, it started a bit on the back foot. But that's through no fault of anyone's. It's just me trying to adapt to the car and the team. They've been really supportive throughout, and I think that's been some of the internal frustration, is that everything around me feels great. It's just the results weren't there to kind of complete the picture. So then, like, August break, just getting away from it, I think was a chance to just like also decompress, switch off, and reset. And then I don't know, coming into Belgium, I just already felt like personally just felt more kind of game for it. And I think with that, it kind of drew some confidence. And then Monza, I felt like, you know, from first practice, car felt pretty good. I was like, all right, you know, we could be on here. And then again, drew more confidence from that. And then, I don't know, Friday evening, I was just so like, I was pretty dark after the qualifying, or whatever we call it on Friday, the fast practice. Yeah. And I was like, just something in me. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore, in terms of like, I want to win. Like, I want to be the guy, and, you know, being like close, and I was just like, it just fueled me more than anything. And obviously, like, it was good, and the team, like, you know, it's a good session, like, you should be happy. And I appreciate that it was relative to this year, it was a good session, but just, I don't know. It's that's when like the competitor in me just really came out. I can't even explain it, but it was just like something, like a burning feeling inside me, and I was just like, no, it's not good enough. And I was like blinkers on for the rest of the weekend. And it's easy to say now because I won, but like honestly, there was something that came over me particularly after Friday evening, and I was I guess a man on a mission.
Is that different to any other weekend this year then?
It has been, yeah, at least to that level, that kind of intensity. Like I've definitely carried confidence through race weekends, and it has been there at moments for sure, but not to that level. Like that was
like an anger.
Yeah, it was. It was something that, hopefully not many can relate to, because it feels kind of, I don't know, it feels like primal. It feels
dirty. It just feels wrong. But it's what.
But it's why I do it as well, and I think it's like that is the other side. And again, I don't just say that to sound like cool in front of the camera. Like it truly is just the other side to me, which when it does come out, I know that it's so powerful. And I think that's where, like 2014, when I had call it the breakthrough year, that's when I got to let those emotions show on track, and that's why it became so powerful for me.
So you can't tune into that to help you, it just happens. Is that what you're saying? Do you think?
I mean, to the level that it happened in Monza, that was, maybe that one I can't fight that. Like if it's really there, then it's there, and obviously I definitely acknowledge it and try to use it. But I understand how to get at least close to that place, and through whether that's preparation or little things that'll just trigger me. So I can get close enough, but it was a good place to be. And I don't want to say I can't get there again. Of course not. I can, but I just carried it all weekend. It wasn't like I just woke up Sunday, I'm like, I'm going to win today. There was something there from 3-4 days.
Do you need that again to win again, or do you think the confidence you can take from this now means that you could be at a level to win without necessarily having to go there?
I believe so. I want to be there, because just the competitor in me, I like that. I like that kind of that fire in me, and I like, it's kind of the chip on the shoulder. It's like I like that feeling, and so it kind of makes you feel alive, and it's like a good angry. And it's like you take a lot of energy from that anger. But after the weekend, I don't think it's like I need to tap into that place all the time to get it out of myself. I think I drew a lot of confidence from that weekend. And also the team, I think a lot of them have supported me and believed in me from the start. But the weekend kind of just reassured everyone. So I think as a team moving forward, we can be, quietly confident.
Sorry, that got deep then. Let's talk about this team, because this is a celebration today. This is amazing
Absolutely.
for the team. It's been such a hard road for them before you came as well, trying to get back to this position. It means so much. Do you appreciate, do you think, how much it means to everyone here and who travels on the road for the team?
I think I do, because I know what I feel, and I've been here 6 months, So members of the team have been here more than a decade, 2 decades even. It's crazy. And, especially let's say the rough patch that's been the last 5-8 years. Even just being around the factory today, you see so much joy and happiness and even just relief on some people. And I think I was caught up in everything on Sunday, but also it was only a few months ago, we lost Mansour, and he was such a key element to the team, and I was lucky to know him before I came to Mclaren, so I'd already had a little bit of a relationship, and I knew what he meant to me. So I can't imagine the impact he had on members of this team. So to kind of deal with that, and now a few months later be here and to have the team back in the winner's circle, it's been a ride. And again, that's just for me being here 6 months. Imagine everyone else. So it's just a lot of good emotions right now.